Okay.
Model 210.
Oh, Jesus.
Operator?
Weird.
Oh no. So this operator model is...
Affirmative.
I see.
Operator 210.
Okay.
Volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
No.
Oh, right. Just hack her. I forgot we're nines.
Operator!
The game went, how can we break 9S even more? Yeah, no kidding. He's definitely having a rough go of things. Shit. Wait, was all that hacking that I did earlier for nothing because she had no health bar up? That sucks. What a waste. That's kind of bad design right there. That's like old video game design that's not good. Like, I knew she was an enemy, so I started attacking, but it didn't matter because her health bar wasn't visible yet, so... Oh well. That's shitty. Not happy about that. Oh well.
Coordinate data. Locations.
I mean, it should just not let me do it. Anytime there's a fucking thing going on where there's dialogue, it just can't let me miss. I can't, like, open up boxes or I can't interact with save points. So, they should have just not let me hack her right away. That's okay. Everybody knows that these... Fuck.
Shit.
That the people that made this game hate game players, so it's fine. It's whatever. I'm aware that I am hated, and I'm okay with it. Oh my god, the boxes. Oh, that was close.
Friendly.
9S is the most powerful being ever. In a world of machines, hacking seems like, yeah, the most overpowered thing for sure. I don't understand why they even make battle droids, honestly. They should all just be hackers. Also, do they ever explain why he's the only dude android in, like, a sea of women androids? Is there a reason? Oh no. That's probably not who you want to see kill your operator. Again, just a big misunderstanding. But I thought you talked to 11S when you're doing...
2B told me.
When you're hacking the
She told me
air
she
defense
wanted you
system,
to
and that's a
become good
girl.
person.
That's also a girl.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Uh-oh. Here we go. I love how she doesn't even flinch. He's putting all his strength in it, and she's just like, what are you doing?
Where'd he go?
I'm stronger than you physically.
Your Unit 9S is still alive. Query: why would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on your hub?
Shut up!
Man, I miss hacking. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, some of them are real. Okay. That's fair enough. I was legit curious, so. Whoever designed your HUD just really likes the ladies. I mean, I don't disagree. Women are just superior to men for, like, everything. Except for maybe when it comes to just raw strength. But as Yorha, they don't need strength. They need agility. Actually, what they need is hacking. Like, this is... I'm going back to this. Why ever build a unit that's good at fighting with a sword in a war against machinery? Build them all to hack, man. Also build Hackman. Gene Hackman. I mean, I didn't actually attack there, by the way. I just wanna put it out there that that was from what was queued up after the thing. So, god damn it. Whatever. Justice. Stop all resource recovery units. Oh wait, I could have just walked away there? Probably. Huh. Contact initiated between Pod 42 and Pod 153. What's the matter? This protocol is not an interface intended for conversational use. Acknowledge, however, this pod has a confidential transmission for pod 153. Understood. Begin transmission. An error has been detected in the transmission network between us, basically. Hypothesis said error is fragmented data caused by deterioration of the transmission environment. Maybe so. However, may not also be so. Also not be so. Message unclear. Clarification requested. After repeated information exchanges between multiple pods, an unexpected phenomenon has occurred. We pods have developed unusually protective feelings towards targets 2B, A2, and 9S. Query, could this be our will? 153, unknown. The definition of will is unclear. Will is the question of whether pods are capable of their own self-determination. Even if it were possible, such actions cannot be abided. Successful mission fulfillment is all that matters. Whatever the case, we tactical support units have a duty to see this through to the end. Duty? Heh, you sounded like an android just there. Agreed, but just as androids are influenced by humans, so are we tied to our creators. Perhaps. Pod 153. Do not die. The concept of death has no meaning to tactical support units, however your expression of concern is appreciated. I also hope you do not die, Pod 42. Yeah.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode.
Alright, we can't get out this way, can we?
Was deemed too dangerous. Thus,
Damn.
said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired. The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
Good.
They're the tired parents of our main characters, totally. That's a really good way to think of them. I really hate the textures on this thing. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna save again. I have a feeling this might be the end coming up. Or one of the ends, I should say. Wow, this music, though. I forgot how good the music is.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience, but locks on each sub-unit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower. Have a great day.
Oh, right.
Sub-unit access granted. Tower sub-unit access granted. Tower sub-unit access granted.
Come on. There we go. Save early, save often. Word.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the subunits.
Where's that item?
Special prize
God damn it.
for you inside the tower.
I just want that item.
We look forward to serving you.
Oh wow, this is gonna take a while.
Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way!
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ. Oh, I can't actually hack them. Okay, there we go. Now I can.
Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert.
Please stop looking up
Allied
there.
Signal detected.
Allies?
Oh? Oh! Hey!
Wait, you?
9S, we've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Dope.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Those are two girls that didn't skip grinding. That's all I have to say about that. Oh, but I want all the items that are dropping. Oh, yeah. All the items.
We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
But there's so many items. What are they doing? Oh, I broke them.
You need to hack the tower lock open.
My immersion. Oh god, really? I actually do have to kill all these D-bags over here too? That was all of them, right? No? Oh, there's something still shooting over here. Okay. That had to be all of them. Yeah. Okay.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
Oh god.
You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Oh no. Well. Shit. Data records discovered for units Devil and Popola. You wish to open? Yeah. Hell yeah. And dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all. Because our models, the Devila and Popola models, are defective. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order. Function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is a sole mission of the twins. It's the only reason we exist at all. We're the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride having been entrusted with humanity's future, and yes, there was anxiety as well. But we existed as a pair, we shared destiny's burden as a pair, and because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers after all. Ah, watch out. Devila staggers, follows in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry her to her side and with a sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry sis, guess I spaced out for a bit. She smiles the same wry smile I know so well. She rubs absently at her leg. It's wrapped in a white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. Alright, come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if sand gets in that thing. Quit whining and hold still, I'll be quick. I take it as consent. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. Soon we are resting in the shade nearby rock, bandage free, artificial skin torn, bloodied, peeks out beneath a bandage, judging by lack of ambulatory control. I imagine the circuitry underneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired. As expected, wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in a desert. Sorry about this, sis. It kills me every time. You don't dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worry show. I make it as tight as possible so no sand can slip in. It's all I can do until I get the proper materials, but that's going to be a tall order considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting that the other's apology isn't necessary. So they're Canadian. It's kind of funny in a way, such trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, sound echoing across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has to be some way to prevent relapses. Devola's sharp voice echoes through private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. Pff, they wouldn't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless, annoyed by my hesitation, she crosses her legs and scowls. The black scrawl took another victim. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shouts make me jump, just a little, but enough for her to notice. Seeing that, her eyes suddenly opened wide. I'm sorry, sis. It's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out. It's okay. I understand. It's all gone wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I first was assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride, but now my chest hurts just thinking about it if it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast. So fast. Like a wind. Popla and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world, but at night, we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were here with me. I couldn't have handled being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I replies softly. Did the humans see this coming? Is that why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply couldn't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try to contact another city, she says. Maybe these abnormalities are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if we're of no use to ourselves, things will still work out if the other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to a pair of Devil and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devil loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again, and we press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile, all so I don't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fear. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it. But then she smiled, and all that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was the day we decided to leave our town forever. Oh, sorry, record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended the day Project Gestalt collapsed. All due to the actions of Devil and Popola models from another town. With the original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And though success was unlikely, as finding a lost sand and grain in the desert, we still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We're androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to that same instinct, began to direct their hate at the Devil and Popola models who snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. Hello. I'm playing. What's wrong? Huh? Okay. Yeah, soon. Yeah. Can you close the door? The cat's been biting my leg, so... The jerk. I fed them. It started off small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. Even the smallest things have weight, and with them, enough of them combined that weight eventually becomes a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough my sister and I were the perfect target of persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all, and while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they just looked like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and scorn. We endured. Because as crazy as it sounds, we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila met with unprovoked violence at the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts, something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in my control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devil and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop, it was going to happen again. This is a bummer that this isn't just like some voice-acted cutscene or something. Like this, I really wish they had more money for that sort of thing, because this seems like something that would have been awesome to like do a flashback sequence of or something. All this, them going through like out the years and like things just progressively getting worse and worse. Instead, it's all just text on a black screen, but whatever. Violence like that wasn't going to stop, it was going to happen again, and it wouldn't be coming from one person, so rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. Man, I would have loved this to be like a video or something, though. We lose the sun as the dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. The cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance and makes us flinch every time, but we continue our march, because even this is better than suffering at the hands of our fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model of the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part, at least a little anyway. But at the same time, we're not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devla and Popola model were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devla being hurt. I wanted to shout it at everyone, I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one, and for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain falls from the sky, it simulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis, I feel the same. We press our bodies together to try to retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. We just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can get there, I can finally fix Devla's leg. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? Okay. I'm just reading this fucking book that's apparently in the middle of the game. I'll come out in a second. It's nothing, don't worry about it. I actually don't care about this anymore. Like, at all. I just want to get back into the game. As long as we have support with each other. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, good. It's actually too much. Like, I don't fucking care about all the little bullshit in there. The story stopped halfway through. The failure to match the area resulted collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race. Due to the discovery of its instability, the twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devil and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Oh, that seems even more cruel somehow. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt. Wow. Alright, so they're Christian. Got it.
That is all that remains
oh my
from
God.
their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devila and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative.
That was so loud.
Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Well, on that note, I'm gonna quickly eat, because I figured we would be further, since I fucked up and I had to take an hour to redo. Oh my god, I just realized. Quick save. Let's not let that happen again. Let's not waste another hour. I'll be back, and we'll probably finish this game off. So, yeah. This time, I'm gonna give you the break screen, but I'm going